Hi, thanks for coming by. In my last video I showed you how to get multiple count selects from your database. You might want to count things a number of different times, and I'll put a link to that in my description. But essentially what I did is I wanted to get a count of something that had a value of 1, a value of 2, a value of 3 and 4 respectively within a database table of mine. So if I went to the table, this table is about geocoding records, and I have it set up on cron because I can geocode 15,000 records a day, and I have over 1 million in my database, so it's going to take 82 days for it to happen. So what my cron script does is it takes this field I've made called mdgeo, which is, for most of these records, it's filled with a 0, but when the script runs, it changes that number to either a 1 or a 4. It's a 4 if it cannot be geocoded, it's a 1 if it can. So I wanted a page that showed me, and only me, just exactly what the status of my database is, so I can check on it from time to time. So I'm going to show you the page that I used here, and if you saw my last video about doing multiple counts, here is the SQL, and I've taken it and I've compressed the line breaks out of it to just put it into one long SQL query. And my SQL query runs up here, and then down below I've got query equals this or die. That way, if there's a mistake, it shows me the error message. And then below that I have my while loop and my fetch array, and I've used the variable of count 1, count 2, count 3, count 4 to give me my different counts. Now, in order to put commas in there, I've added number format, which is a native PHP format, and you can put number format, and that way you don't get a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 1, comma, 2, 3, 4, comma, 5, 6, 7. Or wherever those commas go. I probably got that wrong. But anyway, that's how you do number format. Very easy, and there's a lot of different number format things and arguments that you can put in here. For example, you can put comma 2 and things of that nature. You have to look in the PHP manual, but that's how you would do currency as well. You can also do currency. But what this page is here for, and the only thing that I'm using this page for, is to keep me up to speed on how many records I have to geocode still, how many records have been geocoded, and how many records have failed to geocode, and then how many records are in total in the database. And the only reason I need this number is because these failed to geocode numbers are going to get taken out of my database. So when I refresh this, since I've refreshed it since the last update, I don't think it's going to change any. This is going to remain 19051, and this is going to remain 1,048,203. So I'm going to pause this because this is going to update in about 4 minutes, and then I'll continue this then. Okay, so it's about time for these records to have changed, and I'm going to refresh this, and then I'm going to get into why you would probably want to use this. You'll notice this is 119,051. It should be 119,175. It's actually just started running, so it's probably going to continue to climb as the minute goes on here. Let me see. It says 175 now it's 194. Yeah, it's continuing to climb. But anyway, let me go back to my database here and show you in the structure here what I'm doing and why this might be useful to you and how you might use it in a real world situation. In the structure of my database, I've got mdgeo, which is enum, and it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, what if you wanted to run a survey and you were saying, hey, what's your favorite color? Red, green, blue, for example, and that was enum 0, 1, 2, and you had several thousand users, and you wanted to see a count by user of who likes what color best. You would have red here, green here, blue here, whatever, and that way you could count which of the enums, and you could surveys, things of that nature, anything that you can think of that you would want to count. But anyway, this for me, it's just running a report of how many records have been done and how many have to be done and how many total there are. So this will probably be completely updated by now, and it should run definitely higher than 194 on this second line here. So let's see what we've got when we refresh. Now this takes an awful long time because it has to run through 1 million records 4 times. So anyway, that's how you do multiple counts within your data structure. And I hope this is helpful. If it is, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will put the link to the actual making of the SQL in the video description. Thank you. Have a great day.